Hey guys, welcome to another episode of my channel where I review the hottest shows on Hulu. Today I'm going to talk about Thhe Bear Season 2, the hilarious and heartfelt comedy drama series by Christopher Storer that follows a group of chefs working at a sandwich shop in Chicago. From the star of Better Call Saul actor Bob Odenkirk to our favorite Punisher Jon Bernthal, many surprising cameos in the Season 2 will amaze you. Trust me, viewers are accusing the show of its reality that you won't regret. So grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. Let's get started. Our main successful chef, Jeremy Allen White as Carmen. Jeremy Allen White is an award-winning actor who's captivated audiences with his versatile performances. He rose to fame as a smart and rebellious Lip Gallagher on the hit Showtime series Shameless, a role that earned him critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. He's also shown his range and talent in other projects such as the Hulu drama series Thhe Bear, where he plays a troubled chef and won a Golden Globe, a SAG Award, and a Critics' Choice Award, and the indie films After Everything and The Rental. Whether he's playing a lovable rogue, a complex anti-hero, or a charming romantic lead, Jeremy Allen White always delivers a memorable and authentic performance. Jeremy Allen White is a hot actor who plays Carmy on Thhe Bear. He dated Emma Greenwell from Shameless for 3 years. After they broke up, he married his childhood friend Addison Timlin and had 2 kids. They divorced in 2023. The reason stated that Jeremy cheated on Addison for a whopping 9 months. After the play of 9 months, Addison got to know and she filed for divorce. He's now single and focusing on his career and his daughters because he has no other choice. He is accused of being too similar to his previous character, Lip Gallagher on Shameless, who is also a smart and troubled guy from Chicago. He was criticized for his acceptance speech at the Golden Globes in which he thanked his wife Addison Timlin, who filed for divorce a month earlier. He was blindsided by Timlin's Instagram post where she called herself a single mom and hinted at his absence. White has not commented publicly on the divorce, but he's been spotted with other women since then. He was seen kissing model Kaya Gerber at a party in June 2023, sparking speculation that they were dating. He was also linked to actress Anya Taylor-Joy, his co-star in Fingernails. He was a dancer before he became an actor. Yeah, you read that right. Jeremy Allen White was trained as a dancer in ballet, jazz, and tap in elementary school. He performed at the Lincoln Center with the New York City Ballet when he was 9 years old. Jeremy Allen White had to learn how to cook like a professional chef to prepare for his role in Thhe Bear. He attended a crash course in culinary school alongside his co-star and friend Ayo Edebiri, who plays a sous chef on the show. Then comes our sous chef Ayo Edebiri as Sydney Adamo. Ayo Edebiri is a comedian, writer, producer, and actress who's been making waves in the entertainment industry with her versatile and hilarious talents. She's appeared on Comedy Central's Up Next, co-hosts the podcast Iconography with Olivia Craighead, and voices Missy on Big Mouth. Edebiri has chosen not to share much about her off-screen love life. Instead, she'd used her social media platform to offer updates on her career. She's often shared her thoughts on dating on Twitter for several years, but most of her tweets were playful and lighthearted. She joked about dating a 17-year-old Musical.ly star named Cradley, receiving an MP3 of Dane Cook's Retaliation album from her middle school boyfriend, and being advised by her grandmother not to marry a white man. Edebiri is a worrier by nature, a quality that often makes its way into her comedy. In one stand-up performance from 2019, she describes an attempt to mediate her stress via weed. You guys were surprised to hear that she worked in restaurants in her struggling days. Also, she has a degree in teaching from New York University. She's also a podcast co-host and runs a show called Iconography with Olivia Craighead that features interviews with guests in conversation about their shared personal icons. Then, there's another chef at the original Beef of Chicagoland, Eben Moss-Bachrach as Jarmovic. Eben Moss-Bachrach is a versatile and talented American actor who has appeared in various films, TV shows, and music videos. He's best known for his roles as David Lieberman, a hacker and ally of the vigilante Frank Castle in the Netflix series The Punisher, and as Desi Harperin, a musician and love interest of Marnie Michaels in the HBO series Girls. He also starred in historical dramas such as John Adams and Thhe Bear, sci-fi thrillers such as Fringe and The Last Ship, and indie comedies such as Breaking Upwards and Good Posture. He was born in Amherst, Massachusetts to parents who run a music school and graduated from Columbia University in 1999. Eben Moss is not only a talented actor who has starred in shows like The Punisher, Girls, and Thhe Bear, but also a devoted partner and father. He's been dating Ukrainian-born artist and photographer Yelena Yemchuk for over 15 years, and they have 2 beautiful daughters together. But how did their love story begin, and what are the secrets of their lasting relationship? Eben and Yelena met in 2006 when they were both living in New York City. Yelena, who had previously dated the musician Billy Corgan, was not interested in dating another celebrity. She told Vogue in 2017 that she didn't want to date an actor. She thought it would be too much drama, but Evan won over his charm with humor. Evan won over with his charm and humor, and they soon became inseparable. The couple moved to Brooklyn, where they raised their daughters Sasha and Mirabelle. Iban and Yelena tied the knot in 2019 in a low-key ceremony attended by their close friends and family. In 2017, he starred in a Tokyo Project, a short film directed by his wife Elena and produced by Lena Dunham. The film was criticized for being a rip-off of Lost in Translation, with some calling it a whitewashed version of the Sofia Coppola classic. Then he played David Lieberman, aka Micro, in the Netflix series The Punisher. His portrayal of the hacker and ally of Frank Castle was well received by fans, but some comic book purists complained that he was too different from the original character, who was older, balder, and more Jewish. In 2023, he won a Golden Globe for his role as Richie in Thhe Bear, a drama about a Chicago sandwich shop. However, his acceptance speech was marred by controversy when he thanked his wife and daughters using their nicknames. "I love you, deep in my bones, Yeli, Sasha, and Mirabelle." Some viewers thought he was referring to 3 different women and accused him of being a polygamist. In 2023, he also starred in Dust, a period drama set during the Dust Bowl. He plays a mysterious stranger who arrives at a farm owned by Sarah Paulson's character. The film was slammed by critics for being boring, cliched, and historically inaccurate. Some also accused Moss Backrack of wearing a fake beard and accent to look more rugged. He has a musical background. Evan was born in Amherst, Massachusetts, to parents who run a music school in Springfield. He grew up surrounded by music and learned to play various instruments, including piano, guitar, and violin. He also sang in a choir and performed in musicals. Then comes the sister of Carmen, Abby Elliott, as Natalie. Abby Elliott is a talented actress, comedian, and impressionist who made history as the first second-generation cast member on Saturday Night Live. She's also known for her roles on Odd Mom Out, Indebted, and Thhe Bear. She's the daughter of Chris Elliott and granddaughter of Bob Elliott. Abby had a few romances in the spotlight, but none as lasting as her marriage to Bill Kennedy, whom she met on the set of Sex Ed, and they both have 2 children. Before tying the knot with Bill, she dated her SNL co-star Fred Armisen for a year, but they split amicably. Who will be her next on-screen love interest on Thhe Bear? Stay tuned. Abby Elliott may be the star of the hit FX series Thhe Bear, but she also had faced some challenges in her career. The actress and comedian was unexpectedly let go from Saturday Night Live after 4 seasons, despite showing her talent for impersonations. Some speculated that she was overshadowed by Kristen Wiig or outshined by newer cast members. Elliott also had to deal with the backlash of dating her SNL co-star Fred Armisen right after his divorce from Elizabeth Moss. Now Elliott is enjoying her success on Thhe Bear, where she plays Sugar, a grieving sister who gets involved in a family crime drama. She is the first second-generation cast member on SNL. Her father, Chris Elliott, was also a cast member on the show during the 1994-95 season. Her grandfather, Bob Elliott, was a radio comedian who appeared on SNL as a guest in 1978. She's an amazing impressionist who can mimic celebrities such as Zooey Deschanel, Meryl Streep, Angelina Jolie, Khloe Kardashian, Rachel Maddow, and many more. She showcased her skills on SNL and also on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, where she participated in sketches such as Jersey Floor and Studio 6B. And the last one is mechanic at the original Beef of Chicagoland, Matty Matheson, as Neil Fack. Matty Matheson is not your typical chef. He's a tattooed, metal-loving internet sensation who can whip up mouth-watering dishes with a touch of humor and a lot of flares. From his humble beginnings in St. John, Canada, to his rise as the executive chef of Parts and Labor in Toronto, to his viral fame as the host of various shows on Vice and YouTube, Matty has always stayed true to himself and his passion for food. Whether he's cooking for his family, his friends, or his fans, Matty Matheson always makes it big. If you're a fan of Matty Matheson, the Canadian chef and internet personality, you might be curious about his dating history. Well, we have some good news for you. He's been with the woman for over 2 decades. That's right, Matty married his high school sweetheart Trish Spencer in 2014 after dating for more than 20 years. Trish is a lifestyle expert who supported Matty through his ups and downs, including his battle with substance abuse and his rise to fame. The couple has 3 adorable children named MacArthur, Rizzo, and Ozzy, who often appear on Matty's Instagram and YouTube videos. Matty's dating history is not a long list of flings and affairs, but a beautiful story of one woman who stole his heart and never let go. Matty Matheson is one of the most popular and charismatic chefs in the world, but he's also no stranger to controversy. The Canadian star has faced many challenges and scandals in his life and career, but he's never backed down from speaking his mind. One of the biggest controversies that Matty faced was his addiction to drugs and alcohol, which led him to suffer a heart attack at the age of 29. He survived the ordeal and decided to quit his vices, but not before leaving a mark on his body with tattoos that remind him of his past. Another controversy that Matty faced was his criticism of the Canadian government's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. He appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast and slammed the lengthy lockdowns that affected his restaurants and many others. He also called Ontario Premier Doug Ford a piece of shit for his policies and actions. After all, here comes the most interesting part of this video. Yes, cameos, which is Robert Townsend, the actor, director, and comedian who plays Sydney's dad, who's supportive but worried about a restaurant venture. Molly Gordon, the book-smart actor who plays Claire, a former crush of Cars, who rekindles their romance. Will Poulter, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 star, plays Luca, a pastry chef in Copenhagen who mentors Marcus and has a history with Carmi. Olivia Colman, the Oscar-winning actress, plays Chef Terry, a zen-like master chef at Ever Restaurant, where Richie trains Adam Shapiro. The Never Have I Ever actor plays the stern chef de cuisine at Ever Restaurant, Sarah Ramos. The Parenthood actress plays Jessica, a server at every restaurant. Sarah Paulson, the American Horror Story actress, plays Carmi's estranged mother, who shows up at his Christmas dinner. John Mulaney, the comedian, plays Carmi's uncle, who's also a priest and a recovering alcoholic. Bob Odenkirk, the Better Call Saul star, plays Carmi's father, who's also an alcoholic and a gambler. John Bernthal, the Punisher actor, reprises his role as Tony Berzato, Carmi's deceased brother who appears in flashbacks. Oliver Platt, the Fargo actor, reprises his role as Aidan Shaw, a food critic who helps Carmi with his restaurant. In addition to these guest stars, Season 2 also features cameos from real-life Chicago chefs such as Rob Levitt, Dylan Patel, David Posey, and Donnie Madia. These cameos add more authenticity and realism to the show's depiction of Chicago's culinary scene. So guys, winding up, thanks for watching Thhe Bear Season 2. We hope you enjoyed the delicious drama, the spicy secrets, and the mouth-watering moments of Carmi and his crew. If you want to see more of their adventures in the kitchen, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. And remember, yes, chef!